So this video is just a quick little update with the subscriber story system. I am making another video later today, but for every video after that, this is going to be what's going to apply. So basically what's going on here is, in the last video that I made on this, I said send them in to Instagram and Discord, which you'll find in the description, and then it'll be first come first serve for the stories. I also mentioned in that video that I have a list of all the subscriber stories that have been sent in order. So basically what's going on now is, there are going to be polls with the next 5 story premises on the subscriber story list. The polls do expire after 24 hours, and after those 24 hours, the premise with the most votes becomes the next story that I work on. Now, the 4 stories that don't get the most votes, they go back onto the next poll, and there's basically no limits to how many times one story can be on polls. And you may notice the numbers in brackets next to the stories, and basically what those mean is that that's how many times that story has been on the polls. So for example, if it's his 3rd time on a poll, it will say 3 in brackets. If it's his 1st time on the poll, it will say 1 in brackets. You get what I mean. Now I know I've said in the past up until this point that it's first come first serve for the stories, and while it still is kinda true, it's not with the actual videos now, but rather entering onto the poll, as once it gets to that point, it's just the subscribers or my audience who decides what stories get made. Now, the reason I'm making this is because I want to connect with my audience more, which is something I don't really feel like a lot of YouTubers do. I want to make the story times that you guys want to see, and by me making these polls, you guys are essentially deciding which story times get made and which ones don't. For example, if there's a story time promise that got sent in, which you guys really want to see, then vote for it on the poll and it'll get made. If there's one that you guys aren't interested in, and you don't vote for it, it probably won't get made, or at least not for a while. Point is, I want to make the videos that you guys want to see, which is why I'm making these polls. One other thing I do want to make clear is that these only apply to the subscriber stories. Again, as I said in the other video, my personal stories do take priority over the subscriber stories, and as a result, if something crazy happens to me, that will be made first over any of the subscriber stories. That's going to do it for this quick little update. I'll see you guys in the next video, which is probably later today.